Japan, a nation known today for its technological innovation and cultural influence, was once at the epicenter of one of history's most devastating wars. Following its defeat in World War II, Japan underwent a transformation that reshaped its identity on the global stage. The aftermath of the war brought sweeping changes. In 1947, Japan adopted a new constitution written under the guidance of the Allied powers. At its heart was Article 9, a bold and unprecedented commitment to peace. This wasn't just about disarming, it was about fundamentally rewriting Japan's role in the global order. Now, Article 9 renounces war as a sovereign right and prohibits the maintenance of traditional military forces. Instead, Japan established the self-defense forces, designed solely for the protection of its people and territory. It was a revolutionary concept, one that traded swords for plowshares, prioritizing economic recovery over military ambition. This treaty not only allowed the United States to station troops on Japanese soil, but also provided a security umbrella, ensuring Japan's defense in exchange for hosting American forces. This arrangement wasn't just pragmatic, it was transformative. It allowed Japan to shift the heavy lifting of security to Washington, freeing up resources for an unprecedented economic boom. For decades, Japan relied on this alliance, maintaining a defense-only stance while the United States guaranteed its security. This arrangement allowed Japan to focus on economic recovery and growth, becoming one of the world's leading economies. The miracle of Japan's rise wasn't just its factories or its innovation, it was its ability to thrive under the protective shadow of American military power. Japan's unique approach to security has remained largely unchanged for decades. But as the regional and global landscape shifts, with new powers rising and old certainties fading, so too does Japan's approach to its own defense. Japan rearmed, the path forward. In recent years, Japan has embarked on a significant shift in its defense policy, responding to an increasingly volatile geopolitical environment. The world Japan finds itself in today is not the one it envisioned after 1945. The pacifist ideals of Article 9 now face a test, one driven by the realities of a world where geography and power politics still reign supreme. Japan has announced plans to double its defense spending to 2% of GDP, a dramatic increase for a country that has long adhered to a self-imposed 1% cap. This move positions Japan alongside NATO standards and underscores its commitment to a stronger defense posture. But let's be clear, this isn't just about hitting numbers. It's about a fundamental reassessment of what it means to be secure in the 21st century. With this increased budget, Japan is acquiring advanced capabilities, such as long-range cruise missiles designed to deter potential threats before they reach its shores. These acquisitions represent a notable departure from its historically defensive stance. Japan isn't just buying weapons, it's signaling that it understands the stakes in the Indo-Pacific. In addition to offensive weaponry, Japan is investing heavily in cutting-edge military technologies, including cyber defense, space capabilities, and unmanned systems to address emerging threats in the Indo-Pacific. In a world where battles can be fought without ever firing a shot, Japan is preparing for a new kind of warfare. These changes are driven by growing concerns over regional security. From North Korea's unpredictable missile tests to China's assertiveness in the East and South China Seas, Japan faces a complex and evolving threat landscape. The geopolitical reality is this: Japan's neighborhood is getting rougher, and sitting on the sidelines is no longer an option. To address these challenges, Japan is taking on a more proactive role in regional security, strengthening alliances and participating in joint initiatives like the Quadrilateral Security Dialogue, or Quad. The Quad isn't just a talking shop. It's a framework for action, uniting Japan with the United States, India, and Australia to ensure a free and open Indo-Pacific. While still rooted in its pacifist ideals, Japan's evolving defense strategy marks a significant step toward asserting its role as a key player in ensuring stability and peace in the Indo-Pacific. And this evolution isn't just about defense, it's about shaping the future of the region. Central to Japan's security strategy is its alliance with the United States, a partnership that has only deepened in recent years. The U.S. Japan relationship is more than just strategic, it's structural. In many ways, it's the backbone of the Indo-Pacific security architecture. The U.S. Japan alliance has evolved into one of the most comprehensive security partnerships in the world. Joint military exercises are now more frequent and more integrated, ensuring both nations can respond quickly and effectively to regional threats. These aren't just drills, they're demonstrations of resolve. A cornerstone of this partnership is the development of integrated missile defense systems. By combining advanced American technology with Japan's strategic positioning, the two nations are building a shield against potential missile attacks from adversaries like North Korea. This isn't just about defense, it's about deterrence. Beyond exercises, the alliance includes agreements to host additional U.S. troops and expand joint research into cutting-edge technologies such as hypersonic weapons and artificial intelligence for defense. These collaborations are not just about deterrence, they're about staying ahead in a rapidly changing world. This deepening partnership is aimed at counterbalancing China's growing influence in the Indo-Pacific. From freedom of navigation operations in contested waters to infrastructure investments in Southeast Asia, the US and Japan are working together to promote stability and uphold the rules-based international order. The US-Japan alliance remains a cornerstone of regional security, adapting to new challenges and reaffirming its commitment to peace, stability, and shared prosperity in the Indo-Pacific. Together, they are not just reacting to the world, they are shaping it.